Yes, indeed, y'all. Yes, indeed. Welcome to UDR Productions. Please like, subscribe, and share. It doesn't cost you nothing to subscribe. So we can keep bringing you guys all this good content from prayer to streets. UDR Productions. Let's go and let's get it. Yes, indeed, y'all. UDR Productions. Let's go. As you see, we got a lot of stuff going on over there. Some other stuff on the other side. But this is part of the studio, UDR Productions. And hold on 1 second. Give me a second, y'all. We're working on actually getting a second studio and everything. That's when we got some people that's gonna be part of that as well. You know, to help bring the cousin Bo, cousin Omar. I ain't forget about y'all. But enough of looking at what's going on over there. Let's look at what's going on over here. So let's talk about loving yourself as a person, as a individual. One thing that I just want to shout out Liz Claiborne. These are Liz Claiborne glasses right here. So if you guys know about Liz Claiborne, you know that they've been around for a lot of years. So Liz Claiborne, let's give them a shout out. Liz Claiborne Factory, they make all kinds of stuff. So let's give them a shout out. Let me turn down this phone real quick, y'all. Give me a second. While I'm doing this, let me see. Give me a second, y'all. I'm doing this. Okay. Enough of looking at the studio. Well, rather where everything is. Enough looking at that. That's part of where everything is on that side. Let's talk about loving yourself. There's a lot of people out there that do not love themselves. And first off, I want to thank all of the subscribers, all of the people that have subscribed to UDR Productions. I want to thank you guys. Y'all guys has been excellent and tremendous in what we have going on here at UDR Productions. Y'all guys has been excellent to us, and we thank y'all guys for the love and the caringness and everything that you guys give us. We thank you guys. I mean, without the subscribers, we wouldn't be making it, man, because there's a lot of YouTubers. I just so happen to seen that they've been saying thank you to people. Maybe they've been paying attention to what we've been doing, because I've never heard those people say that, up until we have said it here on UDR Productions, because the subscriber is like a customer. Without the customer, you have no store, you have no job. So let's look at that on that level. You know what I'm saying? Without them, it wouldn't be UDR Productions. You know what I mean? And me and them, we worked at this very hard. We went in the streets, did videos up in the streets and all of that. Let me show you something. Like, I want to also thank East Coast Pawn, because not everything over there. I want to thank my brother as well, but most of the things over there, they gave me at an excellent discounted price. And I want to thank my brother for that big old recorder over there. that cost Muko money. I want to thank him for that. That he looked out. You know what I'm saying? In that beat machine, that Akai beat machine that you see going on, I want to thank my big brother for that as well. You know, those two other beat machines, I want to thank, you know, even though I had some beef with him, I want to thank, you know, B&H and everything, you know. They showed me love towards the end, you know, so I just want to just point that out. They did show a brother some love, so they ain't on my bad list no more. Besides, I go to them and get all the professional stuff that I need, you know. If it ain't them, it's Guitar Center, you know. But let's talk about self-presentation. Um, there's a lot of people, man, that's going through things in their life and they don't love themselves. In order for you to say you love somebody, you have to love yourself as a person. You gotta love who you are as a person. And by the way, Akeisha, that's a green light for Wednesday. Wednesday is a green light. I gotta call you. Thursday I gotta take care of something in Orange, Connecticut. But self-presentation, man, a lot of people, they don't love themselves, and in the result of that, people, they're not doing right by others because they don't love themselves. You know, speaking of DMX, he you know, he had love for others, but I believe that the brother been through so much in his life that he began to stop loving himself, because he's been through a lot in his life. And when you've been through a lot in your life, it's hard to trust and love anybody. And I was lucky that I had my mother and my father in the home. You know, my father, he was a real man to us, you know, and I want to thank my grandmother and my aunts and them, and, you know, just a host of people in my family, you know, that kept me, you know, my older sister, my big sister, my brother, you know, like they kept me going, man. You know what I'm saying? When I was in New York going through all that drama, they kept me going, you know, and everybody got their day. But this is the point in time in my life where there's certain things that I'm tired of. There's certain things that I want to give up on. And I'm not saying give up on those things in a bad way. I'm saying a job is a stepping stone to having your own. And never ever let anybody tell you you lucky you got a job. Because if you know the real meaning of where that comes from, you would never let no one ever tell you that you're lucky you got a job. Because the meaning to that is what that person in the past would say to you. You know, and I don't even got to get into it for those that know. Because we all as a nation have went through some things in our life. All races. And speaking on races, I want to speak on the situation like that's happening with the Asian people. I should hope in my lifetime, right now as we speak, that there are no black people participating in the destruction of what's going on with the Asian people. I hope that that's not the case. And I'm going to tell you why. Because we as a people has gone through oppression. We have been going through slavery. And we still is in certain parts of Africa. We still are going through slavery. We have been experiencing this stuff all our life practically. And when you look at history, all the races that have enslaved us as black people, they did that because we did that to each other at first. We the one who was the slave masters at first to each other. It was us that did that to each other first. The other races, we were still the unknown to the other races. But once they seen us portraying each other and doing that to each other, they took that as an opportunity to build their nation. And that's how this nation got built, on the back of us and Mexicans and all other races, you know, and you know what? Even there was some white people that have gotten enslaved. Look at that in your history. Nobody was immune to being enslaved, from being slaved. Every race had a part in that. And I think that's what's the connection right now. A lot of people are missing in very important things that's going on in life. A lot of people are missing that. And this is why we go through what we go through as a people with each other. Just the destruction of what's going on with the Asian people. I'm not for that. Okay? I understand that there was some Asian people that may have done racist things, like watch you when you walking around their store, calling you the N-word or whatever case may be, not knowing that one day they will be vulnerable to this. But not every Asian person had those beliefs. A lot of innocent people are being singled out because of what idiots had done. But we as a people, we have to stop this. We have to stop what's going on in the world. Not just what's going on with the Asian people, but what's going on with black people, white people, whoever. We have to get together as a people. And the sad part about it is we're feeding into what's going on. People are getting their kicks out of it. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I bet you, if this production right here was the type of production that honored that kind of stuff, we would have more subscribers than we ever needed. But we're not doing that. We're keeping the hope alive by being positive and trying to show people the correct way of going about your life. It's not easy living in this world. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've come to the point where there's just certain things I'm just tired of. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of, the job that I have. It's the morale is very low. It's like how can you be on a job that the morale is very low? How can you be on a job where, let me tell you something, just like I tell anybody, it doesn't help to be a company person. It does help to be the right person on a job. And if you're working in customer service, that's always important, because these people are spending their hard-earned money just to keep you afloat. So that's very important, to me, customer service. But at the same time, if your morale is low where you work at, you're not gonna go to work with a you don't have to show it to people. You don't have to show people that, hey, this is what I'm going through over here. You don't have to. Just do what you gotta do and make those people pleasant. Be pleasant to those people that's coming to keep you afloat, so you can have a job. So others, don't be selfish. Let others have a job just as long as you have a job as well. Not only are you working for yourself, but you're working for others as well. So that's very, very important. Self-presentation is very important. And we as a people, we have to earn those things, and we have to be better to ourselves as well as others. Every day that I wake up in the morning and I go to a job that I'm really not too fond of right now. Again, a job is a stepping stone to having your own. I'm not too fond of this job at all. And the morale for me is very low. Excuse me. And I'm gonna just say this, people. We have lost a lot of people that no one would listen to before they was lost, but now all of a sudden now people want to listen to them and everything because they lost. You know, people want to honor them because you never know what you have until it's gone, and that's always been a true saying, and that saying never gonna go away. But the one thing I want to say actually, I'm sorry about that, is we have to start respecting each other. Stop being inconsiderate. Stop putting your needs first before other people. If someone says something, so be it. Let it be that. Because if that person is telling you something, if they're taking their time out to tell you something, that means it means something. It means something. Because at the same time, you'll want them to honor you the same way. And I'm not talking about no one in general. I'm not talking about no one in specific. I'm talking in general. We are a selfish nation. We put ourselves first before we put others first. And that's the problem right there that I have with our nation. We do not care and respect others the way we want them to do to us. And I'm going to just say this. In order for us to be standing strong as a nation, we have to have respect for others. We have to love others. In order for you to love others, you have to love yourself. You have to love yourself. And that's the one thing that I know about life. I came up rough, but I didn't love myself for a while, but I was loving others. I love myself now. And with that being said, y'all, I want y'all guys to have a blessed night and a blessed day. And always respect who you are as a person. Never let no one disrespect you on no level. Whatever you say, that's what it is. And it's nothing directed towards anyone. It's just in general. We don't have respect for each other as a nation. And when we have respect for others in a nation as well, we will be better people as a nation. Always respect and love and care about somebody while they're around. Not until they're gone. So with that being said, I just want to just say I love you guys, and God bless you. And may all your dreams come true. And we'll all win to do it again. God bless you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, y'all. Yes, indeed. Welcome to UDR Productions. Please like, subscribe, and share. It doesn't cost you nothing to subscribe, so we can keep bringing you guys all this good content from prayer to streets. UDR Productions. Let's go and let's get it.